beautiful sunny day in Los Angeles. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And on tap tonight, it's the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Phoenix Suns. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Allie, take it away.
Well, BA, the Clippers are creating chemistry through passing. Paul George and Kawhi setting career marks in assists. Coach Ty Lue said, quote, "We'll play through them. It's a fine line because they're mid-range shooters. So when they get to a spot, it's easy to fire. It's about getting into the paint and making those extra passes." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. And a look at the stats for Devon Booker.
And all of a sudden, his three ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spot. And it's Ayton in its center, locking down the middle. And for the Clippers, George and Kawhi, the star-studded forward pairing. Jackson out there with Norman Powell. And it's Ibaka in at the 5, roaming the paint. Grant, you won Rookie of the Year. You feel that a rookie wall is a real thing this time of the season?
I think it is, B.A. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but 30 games versus 82 games is a serious difference. The physicality of the NBA can also wear down a rookie.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Now here's Jackson. George outside. Pass to Leonard. Phoenix grabs the miss. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
This is a team they faced and overcame in last year's playoffs.
Now here's Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Jackson with it. 9 points for him in his last game. The floater. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Paul against Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Here's Leonard. Off the left rim and out. And here are the Suns. It's a 3-point game. Coming into this, having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Here's Jackson. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Jackson.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Paul. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston. 3-pointer, Bridges. They grab their own miss. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
Powell outside. Pass to George. Fires for 3. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Off the inbound. Blocked. Ayton passes to Booker. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Booker's got 8 points.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Paul against Jackson. George outside. Takes it inside. Can't hit from in close.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
You know, it started off poor execution at the top of the list for me, and that typically leads to a low field goal percentage.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. The big reach to get to the pass and the great hands on the catch.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And it's Paul off the drive, and the layup falls.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 8 shooting the ball. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game. And he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
Now here's Bridges. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Powell from downtown. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Outside Booker for 3. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
George finds Powell. Takes the 3. And George gets it to go on the assist from Powell.
Though he doesn't show a lot of expression, PG-13 is ultra competitive. Claps back from distance.
Outside Booker. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Phoenix.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Leonard passes to Ibaka. Kept alive. And another shot. Kicks it to George. Back to Ibaka. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Powell. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix will come the other way. Now Paul. Very solid offensive production. Averaging 18 points a game. Here's Ayton. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
The drive by Powell. It's hauled in by the Suns. On the wing, Crowder. Leonard defending. And it's Crowder missing. Now Los Angeles with it. Trailing by 13. Powell against Paul. Back to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. Booker for three. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
The Suns making a switch here. Saric checked in. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. George outside. Booker against Powell. Back to George. Fires the three. The Clippers rebound. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on JaVale McGee.
You see Serge in the painted area, feels the defender, goes on the attack.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Phoenix.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
And he drops the first.
And you look at Serge Ibaka's defense. I mean, still solid overall. Not the rim protector, though, that he once was.
Both free throws good from Ibaka. And you know, Grant, with Ibaka on defense, for a while he was one of the best shot blockers in the league.
I mean, he still changes shots, just doesn't block them. He's also more disciplined on leaving his feet. I mean, he can still turn a few shots away every so often. The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's foul number 2 for him. Zubats, he's checked in for Ibaka. Paul with a steal. The finish! And McGee with the stuff.
The quickness of Chris Paul isn't limited to just his offense. He is an amazing defender who can really rack up the steals.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first, struggling from that area. Jackson, the pass to Zubats. Back to Jackson. Pass to George. 6 to shoot. From the corner. Buries the jump shot. George has got his second bucket on the night.
He has a deadly combination of length and skill. Paul can beat the defense time and time again.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Here's Jackson following the score by Phoenix. Ooh, McGee with the block. And here's Paul. Outside Booker. Fires from deep. And the Suns get another 3.
And we know it's still early, but they're getting destroyed on the boards.
George against Saric. Pass to man. Now Jackson. Here's the 3. On target from range.
That's got to be a relief. After 3 straight misses, he finally gets one to go.
And Booker, here we go. Here's McGee. Deflected. And there's the foul. It's on Deandre Ayton. That's his first foul for the Clippers. Covington's checked in for Paul George. And Batum is subbed in for Jackson. Los Angeles has gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. Pass to Covington. Batum in the post. He's guarded by Paul. That one doesn't drop. To the inside. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And the Clippers have possession. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Out to the wing. Here's Batum. He's guarded by Paul. Offensive rebound. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Out to the right wing. And here's Saric for three. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 16.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Pass to Batum. Buries it down low. Now here's Paul. He's got 5. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Ayton in the high post. Misses off the right iron.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
A long, strong forward. Covington shows the ability to finish inside.
1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Saric finds McGee. Inside, here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
Los Angeles shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. He's covered by Ayton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Some changes for Phoenix. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Both good from the line that time. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Payne pass to Saric. And stolen by Covington. Here's Mann. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Covered by Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. The shot won't fall. The Suns shooting a terrific 58% to start the game. Excellent numbers. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Knocks down the triple. And the Suns lead by 15.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3 ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Suns on top. They lead by 13. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And drafted 13th back in 2015, Devon Booker, for years, the lone bright spot in Phoenix. Now he's got some help.
That's what I've been waiting on. Playing competitive basketball, night in and night out. Keeping my head down, staying locked in and seeing tunnel vision, trying to play the right way through it all. I want to keep winning basketball games, and we have the culture and the foundation around here to make it happen.
And Grant, that's got to feel pretty special.
That's so true. I mean, to stick it out and get this organization back on the winning track, that's how legacies are made.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Nicholas Batum out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Ivica Zubac. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Now here's Johnson. He had 10 points in the win against Boston. Shot is up, and there's Šarić on the assist by Johnson. And the Suns lead by 15.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
The Clippers shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution. Pass to Zubac. Here's Batum. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Now here's Payne. He came away with 14 points in his last game.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
This is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Grant.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career. And it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Deandre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. And the Clippers call time here. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship. But I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Some changes for Phoenix. Crowder, he's checked in for McGee. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Šarić. Here's Mann, defended by Payne. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Crowder. Three-pointer. The rebound by Mann.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Leonard passes to Ibaka. Stolen by Bridges. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
And the first one at the line is good. For the Clippers, Paul George comes in for Batum. And it's Jackson in for Mann. Bridges hits them both. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Payne against Jackson. Leonard's got room. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his third assist of the night. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Payne against Jackson. Rejected by George.
Not going to be Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender. Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Payne, the pass to Bridges. Here's Crowder. Right side Payne. The shot no good. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Oh, Kaminsky with a steal. Payne with the bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Leonard against Crowder. And Leonard, here we go. Kaminsky pulls it in. Phoenix has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Here's Crowder. It doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. George with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle. He brought energy. And he brought it on the glass. You have to feel a bit for Paul George. Had a rough go of things ever since he labeled himself Playoff P. He knows he'll have a spotlight on him because of that moniker.
And with George, he caught flack for that. But he used the noise as motivation, Smitty.
And it pushed him to some of his best basketball yet. Paul George always shows up in the playoffs, but he'll need to win a title to lose the doubters once and for all.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from George. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
George hits them both. And Smitty, a lot goes into team success, but ownership, or the governors if you prefer, as important as anything. They say the best write big checks and then get out of the way. You think it's that simple?
It's not, B.A. You can write a big check, and sometimes we've seen it doesn't work. I think it comes down to continuity, culture, passion, and everybody from ownership down to the players. If they're on the same page, usually you have success.
They get the rebound. Ibaka, he drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
When shots go up, one thing about Ibaka, he gets to the right place at the right time.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Payne's got 4 points in the quarter.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Paul, he's checked in for Payne. Now Jackson. George outside. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. George has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Left side Johnson. Up top Kaminsky. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. And the Suns lead by 13. George outside to the paint. Here's Ibaka. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Paul. 4-3. Leonard pulls down the board. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's George. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. George has got 11 points.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Outside Paul. Stolen by Jackson. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Phoenix. Ayton comes in for Kaminsky. And it's Devon Booker in for Johnson. The Clippers have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. George with it. He takes it in. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Phoenix has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Bridges misses. The Clippers shooting around 46% from the field in the second. Powell for 3. Crowder grabs the miss.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
It's scooped up. Here's Ayton, and it's blocked by Ibaka. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Booker. Drives to the hoop. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Los Angeles shooting only 39% so far in the game. Jackson, the pass to Ibaka. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Bridges outside. To the inside. Crowder. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
A well-rounded player on both ends. You can count on Jay Crowder night in and night out. And you see the value he provides for this team.
First one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Paul against Jackson. George outside. Shoots over Bridges. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. George has got 13. Phoenix calls timeout. Phoenix has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Jackson against Bridges. The offensive rebound. It's tipped.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
And here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 5. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Here's Jackson. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Booker against Powell. Back to Ibaka. Puts up a three. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Booker on the wing. Shoots over Powell. And no good, trying to use the glass. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And the Clippers miss again. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Kicks it to George. The baseline, Jay. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Ooh, the craftiness of PG-13. Awesome job fooling the defender and jumping into the contact.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
So both teams changing it up here. George hits them both.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Now here's Booker. He's coming off a 19-point game against Boston. Pass to McGee. Oh, they pick off the pass. To the right side. Here's Batum. And too long on the shot.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
The drive by Paul. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
That's good from Paul.
An experienced veteran in this league, Chris Paul offers valuable insight both on and off the floor.
Zubats, he's checked in for George. Paul hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Pass to Zubats. Here's Batum. This one for 3. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Outside Booker. The 3 is up. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
1:05 left in the second quarter. Pass to Batum. Covington against McGee. Now here's Covington. He's closely guarded. 4 on the clock. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter. Here's Booker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And while it can hurt you from outside, Devon Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
That free throw good from Booker.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devon Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
Both free throws good from Booker. 36 seconds left in the half. Here's Batum. 7 points in the game. And he lobs it up, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's Booker. He's got 26. We've got 13 seconds left in the second. 5 on the clock. Takes a 13-footer. No good. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Devon Booker had it going on in the first quarter. He was a very confident long-range shooter early on, nailing his first 5 three-point shots of the game. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
The way they're shooting it from deep, they're going to be hard to beat. This team has a lot of confidence and lets it fly without hesitation. Defensively, you have to force them on good spots. Put the ball on the floor.
And Kenny, what did you think about the Clippers?
They've been out of sync in this one, shooting under 40%. Struggling to create good looks and settling for tough shots. I like to see them drive the basketball more and get easy buckets.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devon Booker.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And for the Suns, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Jackson, following the score by Phoenix. Here's Leonard, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 16th rebound on the night. Paul with it. It's Booker on the wing. Powell with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. Pass to Leonard. Paul against Powell. Down low. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Pass to Booker. there's the call on Devon Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
They double him with Crowder. Pass to Leonard. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Oh, Paul with the block.
Aggressive D from Chris Paul. Outworking the shooter and getting a block.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man Deandre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. And the Clippers with the ball. Coming off a Suns make. Ibaka's shot is off.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
It's Bridges on the wing. Offensive board. And he can't get that one. The Clippers shooting just around 34% in this game so far. George, no good. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Crowder. Stolen by Jackson. And there's the call on Devon Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Jackson finds George. And here's Ibaka. He's covered by Ayton. Back to George from the wing. And he hits the jumper. George has got 17 points.
So far, George's competitive play has worked well. He's getting just about everything to fall.
Here's Ayton. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Powell on the wing. Wide open. The shot comes out. And Phoenix the other way now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Paul against Powell. Paul passes to Ayton. Over Powell. That's good from Ayton. On the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 6th assist of the night. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by Devon Booker.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
Phoenix making some changes. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Crowder. Johnson comes in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Jackson outside. Pass to Leonard. Over Payne. And the Clippers miss again.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
The Clippers really having a tough go here. Powell with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. George finds Powell. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Three-pointer, Bridges. Knocks down the long J. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Now here's Leonard. 10 points for him. Shoots over Kaminsky, and the shot no good, a bit short.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
They get it back. And for the Clippers, they're shooting just around 32% from the field. Count that bucket. Leonard's got 12.
In terms of scoring, this hasn't been his quarter. Just 1 of 7.
Now Payne. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Outside Johnson. And the Suns get it back. Out to Bridges. Powell with a steal. Leonard against Kaminsky. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
So it's the Clippers now. It's an 18-point game. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. He's got 6.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
And he's going for the oop here. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Now Los Angeles with it. George outside. Pass to Powell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Have to appreciate Powell's consistency of effort. He never takes a play off.
And he drops the first.
You know, every team is looking for guys like Norman Powell, an explosive athlete who is relentless, and he can shoot the ball.
Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. Chris Paul comes in for Payne. And so Powell nails them both. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Paul passes to Kaminsky. Back to Paul. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Up top, George. Jackson outside. To the inside. Powell. Tipped.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Paul passes to McGee. Now here's George. Lots of room. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. George has got 19 points.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
George against Paul. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. And so here are the Clippers. They trail by 16. Jackson finds George. Here's Powell. On the take. Ooh, McGee with the block. And they recover it. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Here's Zubats. Back to George. Over Bridges. George's shot is off. For Phoenix, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Paul against Jackson. Paul passes to McGee. And it's Paul off the drive.
And as a defender trying to stop the drive, Chris Paul shifts gears so well, it's hard to beat him to the spot.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Paul. For the Clippers, Covington's checked in for George. Batum comes in for Powell. And it's man in for Jackson. And a change for the Suns. Saric checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Clippers shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Pass to Zubac. Here's Batum. Five to shoot. Here's man. He's guarded by Paul. Takes a three. Batum's shot is off.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And here's Paul. He's got 11. Pass to Johnson. Back to Paul. Kicks it to Kaminsky. Beyond the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Kaminsky's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's man. Here's Batum, covered by Johnson. Will it go? Batum's shot is off.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Now here's Paul. Very solid offensive production, averaging 18 points a game. And the basket is good.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
So it's the Clippers now. Here's man. Saric covers. Snatched up. Out to Covington. Launches it. Clippers keep it alive.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
Pass to Batum from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Paul's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect. It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Here's man. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Covered by McGee, and the layup is good off the glass.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
1:41 left in the third quarter. Pass to McGee. Now Kaminsky, covered by Covington. Just 4 to shoot. And Kaminsky gets it to go. Kaminsky's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Zubac with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Zubac's shot is off.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Kaminsky outside. Pass to Paul. Saric with it. Batum's on him. Saric, the pass to Paul. No good from outside.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Down low. Here's Covington. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Pass to Kaminsky. Now Johnson. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Mann. Mann's got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. 10 points for him.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Paul with it. Outside Johnson. And here's Saric for three. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? And so it's the Phoenix Suns ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Reggie Jackson out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Marcus Morris. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Ibaka in at the center position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Booker with it, guarded by Covington. The kick out to Johnson. Off the mark there with a three.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Crowder with a steal. And stolen by Covington. Pass to Powell. Well, Grant, you've won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times, tied with Mike Conley for the most ever.
Wow, no, it is a humbling experience to get voted for that award by your peers. You know, it's all about, I think, trying to play the game the right way with integrity, and Conley is a guy that truly embodies that.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers, and a change for the Suns. Ayton's checked in. One minute in now in the fourth quarter. Paul for three. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Here are the Clippers. Powell outside. The 3 is up. Drains the triple.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Outside Booker. Pass to Saric. Paul with it. Lets it go from deep. Second chance effort. Ayton. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Powell finds Ibaka, looking to end this cold spell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Well, it's important to get points any way you can, and Ibaka's turned himself into a good free throw shooter.
That free throw good from Ibaka. And over the last few years, Smitty, a rising number of stars have forced trades. Is that a trend you like to see?
You know, I don't like to see it. Sometimes you understand it in certain situations. I will say it can hurt smaller market teams. But we said this is a players' league for a while. And now we're really seeing it.
And the Suns making a change here. Biyombo, he's checked in for Deandre Ayton. Shamet comes in for Saric. Payne's checked in for Booker, and Payton is subbed in for Paul.
Oh, from the Republic of Congo, Serge Ibaka, Dikembe Mutombo, and Bismack Biyombo. A lot of big man talent.
Now here's Payne. Stolen by Jackson. To the middle. Here's Kennard. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 8 assists in the game. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Biyombo. Uses the glass on the layup.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Now Jackson. Pass to Hartenstein. The 3 ball. No good there. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Payne against Ibaka. Biyombo with it. Lets it go from 14. No luck on that one. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's foul number 2 for him. And last season, a new entity, NBA Africa, created to handle all business on the continent. Grant, you're an investor. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's so exciting, B.A. First of all, the game of basketball growing all over the world, and particularly on the continent in Africa. So I think it's not only great from a financial standpoint, but you're creating opportunities for the league, and you're exposing people to Africa, to this beautiful game. I think it's a win-win, and I'm so excited.
Pass to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here he goes. And George with the jam.
Slippery play by Paul George to get inside. He ends up right where he wanted to be for the shot.
Powell against Booker.
I don't get it. He was so efficient in the first half, 0 turnovers, but since the break, he's been a disaster.
Here's George. Pass to Powell. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And the Suns shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Booker against Powell. Out to Bridges. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now here's Paul. Crowder outside. And in the 2021 conference finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were helmed by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll help create more opportunities moving forward, Grant.
No question. The NBA is #1 in embracing diversity in its league. Now, we still have a long way to go, but you have to be proud of the coaches who performed, as you said, in last year's conference finals, but also seeing the steps move in the right direction this summer with a lot of hires who are African-American head coaches. So, obviously it's a results-driven business, but greater diversity is certainly welcome.
Now here's Jackson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Stolen by Jackson. Uncovered. Count the basket.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
The Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. And here's Bridges. Outside Paul. Crowder left side. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer Bridges. The Clippers grab the miss. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-6 run. George outside. Jackson down low. He's guarded by Paul. It's Powell on the wing. From deep. Sends it home from 3-point land.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Phoenix has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Paul against Jackson. Pass to Booker. Crowder outside. Back to Booker from deep. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Clippers have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Here's Jackson. No good from 11 feet. The Suns shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Booker finds Bridges. Crowder with it. George defending. Releases from 15. Crowder, that's good. And the Suns lead by 16.
He finds a little space. Crowder plays offense with his mind as much as his physical ability.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
George against Bridges. All alone. Jump shot is good.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
Powell against Booker. The 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Jackson outside. Misses the 3.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Oh, there's the alley.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
Now here's Jackson. To the paint. And George with the basket on the assist by Jackson. George has got 4 points this quarter.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Paul passes to Booker. For 3, Bridges. And no good. Ooh, nice D from George. In transition, here come the Clippers. That shot wide open.
And that's his second triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break.
The Suns have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Here's Booker. Out to Bridges. 6 to shoot from behind the arc. And Booker hits from deep. Booker's got 29 points.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Here's George. Again, the Clippers score.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
Bridges with it. Driving to the basket. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's George. Coming off a Suns make. Yes, it's good.
Always a threat to get to the rim. This time, Paul George pulls up and buries it.
Booker against Powell. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Crafty move. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Basket's good.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Powell against Booker. There's the triple. Oh, great D that time from Powell. And that one falls for Jackson.
And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
And so Jackson nails both of them. 1:29 left in the game. Well, the Suns shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Paul against Jackson. And he lobs it up top. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. There's 1:17 left in the fourth. Here's George. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. George has got 14 points here in the second half.
And this is PG's role. He's out here to shoot the ball and to do it often.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Suns.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Devon Booker.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Booker. Inside. Here's Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
He was all alone on that one.
The mechanics on Paul George's shot are so good. In the end, the range makes no difference.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. We'll see you next time.